Good evening and welcome to Go Ape Bingo with Jolene Goodall, benefiting Project Chimps. I've been checking the sign in and I see we've got folks already logged in from Georgia, Virginia, Florida, Maryland, South Carolina, and all the way out in California, and I believe also down in Florida. So if you are joining us, make sure you type in the chat, let us know where you're coming in from so that we know who is playing. And right now, without any further delay, I want to bring up the star of our show, Miss Jolene. How are you this evening, ma'am?
I'm fabulous. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. We've been having so much fun here in the Georgia mountains where it's like super hot and humid, which you would think the chimps would love, but they're kind of spoiled. They've got air conditioning and a lot of them go inside and enjoy the air conditioning as soon as they get their little exercise routine in.
Well, I understand that. I'm a primate too, and I prefer my air conditioning. It's lovely. Yes, especially if you can't get in a pool. And my understanding is chimps don't swim very well. I was completely wrong about that. I'm so sorry about the pool I dug the last time I was there. I'm glad you got it all filled in.
Yeah, we appreciated your efforts, but we'll do a little bit better direction next time.
Okay, super. Because, when I come volunteer, I just enjoy it so much. Sometimes I get a little carried away. But, we just love all our volunteers. And I want to say hi all to them because I know many of them are watching today. Hello, my primates. Because your best matey is a primate.
Of course. Who do you have with you tonight, Jolene?
Well, tonight I've asked our best friend, I'm a Banana, back again. And there's a very important reason for that. August is a special month for us in Bingo tonight because August is birthday month. We've got so many chimps having a birthday, and I thought I'd bring I'm a Banana back because it's her birthday too. Isn't that right, Ima?
Yes. Happy birthday!
Let's put this on here, so you can celebrate. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to break the stem. There we go. Okay, yes, we can get Ima festive for her birthday, and we're going to learn about a bunch of chimps that have birthdays to do too. And we're also going to have some very special guests that have important days coming up, like adoption days. And we'll talk more about that.
Great.
Yes.
Well, okay. I'm going to let you guys get to the game.
Super. Okay. Well, let's start with a quick explanation of how to play bingo, because apparently some people are still a little, I don't know, head injured. I don't know. But anyway, we'll go over it just in case. So right in front of you, you should have a card. It looks like a regular bingo card. What's important is that there are tabs at the top because you've got more than one card. So make sure you tab between them and play all three cards, okay? Yeah, that's very important. Once you have a bingo, you'll see a slot down at the bottom where you can press, I have bingo. So you press that, okay? Don't press it if you don't have it. But if you're a little unsure, it's okay to give it a try. We don't usually penalize unless you overdo it. Now, I will remind you that you have a free space in the middle, so it's important to press the free space. And the other buttons that are very important are at the very bottom, and those are the donation buttons. You can press those at any time, or if you want to, wait for the commercial so you can take care of your entire donation, because that's important. We love that you can play free with us tonight, but we still need your help for the chimps, because that's why we're here. So we're going to go right ahead and get started with our first game. It is a regular game of bingo. So it is up, down, or diagonal, straight across, as long as you've got 5 in a row. If you're smart, you'll use that free space. If you're not and you need explanations on bingo, you can still win too. So don't panic, okay? Let's just get them rolling right away. What's our first number?
Our first call is B11.
B11, if you can hear. Ima's a little quiet today. I think she's a little sore in the throat. Too much pre-birthday partying yesterday. You know how those bananas are. Ima, how old are you exactly? Do we have to count the brown spots? I'm sorry. Is that offensive? Oh, dear. Okay.
I prefer liver spots.
Oh, dear. I didn't know bananas had livers. Well, let's give them another number, shall we?
Your next call is N42.
N42, everybody, N42. Now we know what we do with all of our letters, but before we even get there, I realize I've forgotten one thing. What can you win? Well, now here on our bingo, we don't have fabulous cash prizes, but we have amazing swag. And so for each game, we're going to have a special thing you can win that's from Project Chimps. In our first game, you can see that headband right on your screen. Can you see that band right over there? Yeah, that's what you're going to win. And don't worry if you don't win. We have ways you can snag your own headband anyway. Okay, we'll talk more about that too. Oh, there it is, in fact. So projectchimps.org/shop. Everything we give away is available for purchase there. The important part about that is that money helps the chimps. So that's a way you can help yourself and help a chimp. Okay, talk more about that later. Let's give them another number.
Your next ball is I-28.
I-28. I is an important number or letter. Excuse me. It's a letter. I know the difference. I really do. I've only had my first cocktail started. And don't forget to get your cocktail started if you're going to enjoy this. Now, what I was about to say is our letters are important because, of course, those of you that have played before know that they stand for some of our chimps. So you can learn more about them. But our I tonight stand for something very important. Our I stands for our guest stars. Our guest stars are pets from Cast Off Pet Rescue. Yes, they've got a number of pets in the Blairsville area that need homes desperately. So we'll be highlighting a few of them. And our eye for the first game is going to be Finn. Finn is our first eye. There's Finn. Isn't he adorable? Oh, he's a 4-month-old male. He is up for adoption. So we're going to tell you more about Cast Off and how you can get Finn, his buddies, and many other needy pets right into your home very soon. Okay, so I is for Finn, and that was I number, what number was it?
28.
I-28, Finn 28. See how that I goes together? Yeah. Okay, let's have another number.
Your next ball is O-68.
Oh, 68. Oh, 68. Now remember, as I said, the other letters will stand for some of our chimps. And as I said, it's birthday month. So our O stands for Leo. Leo. There he is. He's adorable. Leo. Leo's birthday is the 31st of August. And he was originally born 2006. So he's a bit of an older chimp, but not really that old, right? Still kind of young, really. Yeah, not that old. Okay, yeah, but he's a handsome man, and we're going to learn all about Leo as we work through the day. So, but let's go ahead and move on to our next ball. What do you say? I'm a banana.
Your next ball is N33.
N33. N33, everybody. Let's introduce our N chimp. Well, our N chimp for the day is going to be Roxy. Oh, I'm sorry. No, she's not our N chimp. I'm gonna swap that out. Sorry. Kristen is our N chimp because she ends in N. Kristen. Yeah, that makes much more sense. You know, because everything I do makes sense to somebody. So Kristen was born on the 30th, just a day before Leo, but she was born in 2010, so she's a bit younger than him. She's going on 11 this month. All right. She's a cutie. Look at those beautiful eyes. Oh, my goodness. She came to us in November 6th of 2019, so she's only been with us for a few years, and we just love that chick. Oh, she's adorable, and she has a great time, and I'll tell you more about her, and one of her friends is also with us this month. Let's give them another number.
Your next ball is G56.
G56, you say? G56. Yes. Well, G stands for Ray. Ray is our G chimp this month. Ray was born on the 11th, so his birthday is tomorrow. Very close to yours, Ima. Yes, Ray's birthday is tomorrow. He was born in 2008, so he is also slightly young, although that face looks like a really old man who's mad at the kids on his lawn. And there's Ray for you. He's a cutie. 8/11/2008 is his birthday. And by the way, we will be making suggestions for gifts you can send for all of our birthday chimps because they've made special requests. I'll tell you more about that in a minute, but first you need another ball. Okay, let's give him a ball.
Your next ball is G59.
G59. G59, everybody. So that's Ray again, Ray 59. Let me give you one more fact about Ray. Ray came to us in March 21st, and that was in 2018. So also just a few years back. Of course, we haven't had chimps for that long at Project Chimps, and we'd love to get far more of them out here, and that's why your donation is important. So don't forget to donate at the bottom, or if you want to find other ways to donate, you can follow our links, projectchimps.org/donate. And trust me, we'll be talking about that a lot tonight. I know you can expect that. There it is on your screen. If you couldn't understand me or if you need to write it down, pull out your phone, take a picture, don't get lost, or just go to projectchimps.org and check out everything we have to tell you about, because there's so many neat things happening. So many things. We'll tell you about some of those things coming up too. Okay, Ima, I don't see any reason not to give them another number.
Your next ball is I-24.
I-24. I-24, everybody. Remember, I is for our special pets of the month. So Finn, that 4-month-old male, was rescued from a hoarding situation. And we hear about that too much, where somebody, their heart just gets a little too full and they think they can take care of a lot of animals. And it turns out they really can't. So we need to find some of these guys a home that's a little more accommodating and that can handle them. And, Finn is adorable. Who couldn't handle that kid? Now, he is a 4-month-old, and we know that sometimes the young kittens can be a little annoying. They get into things they're not supposed to, which can be the real joy of them. But if that's not your cup of tea, don't forget that Cast Off Pet Rescue has older pets too, and they all need a home. As with most rescues, Cast Off is just full of pets that need a home. And the more of them that you take home, the easier it's going to be for them to save even more of those cast-off pets. So help them out. Check them out. There's their website right below me. And you can be sure to find an adorable pet that will make your life a little richer. You can't adopt the chimpanzees into your home. We're certainly going to show you how you can adopt some figuratively. But literally, you can take these pets home and enjoy them. So give that a shot.
And Miss Jolene.
Yes.
Where is Cast Off Pet Rescue?
Oh, what a great question. Cast Off Pet Rescue is in the Blairsville area. Now, I don't know all the details because I love to support them, but I don't get to volunteer there. I just volunteer at Project Chimps. But we have one of their volunteers who's going to be on in just a little while, and she'll give us all the really great details about it. Miss Candy Redder will be with us in just a little while. She's a wonderful volunteer here at Project Chimps and at Cast Off Pet Rescue. So, we just love her, and that's why we've asked her to come on tonight. So we'll talk to her in a little while. In the meantime, let's get another ball out there.
Your next ball is I-22.
I-22. I-22. Finn 22, everybody. Now, Finn is mellow, so as kittens go, that's a good thing. He's very sweet and loving. But then, what sweet cat or dog isn't sweet and loving? Very few aren't. And definitely you'll find a lot of those cuties over at the rescue. He finds the world fascinating. He's exploring everything these days. So it's a good time to bring him home and let him figure out your home and maybe your other pets that he could get along with. Hopefully not any too big a dog, because I think he might be a little intimidated. But the pet rescue can help you match the appropriate pets that need a home with your home situation. Candy will get with us on that in a little while. So how about another ball?
Your next ball is B10.
B10? B10. You know what that means? That's the first B I've talked about. So we have to introduce our last chimp of the month, our last birthday girl, and that's Roxy. Roxy was born on the 21st of August in 2010. So she's one of our slightly older ones. Not super older. Remember, chimps do live quite a long time. And that's why Project Chimps is so important, because they need a good place to stay for many years to come. And Roxy, she came to us in 2019, also in November, with her friend Kirsten that we were talking about earlier. So Roxy and Kirsten are actually close friends, and we'll get into that in a minute. But in the meantime, what do you need? You need a cocktail, but then you need another ball. Okay, how about another ball?
Your next ball is B8.
B8? Well, fantastic. B8, everybody. Roxy 8, because Roxy stands for B, because they rhyme. Yeah, that's why. Sure, I'm positive. Okay, one quick fun fact about Roxy. She loves to get the older males to wake up from their naps and play. Well, that's what we say. I think she just likes to pester them a little bit and shows that she can be in charge at least for a half a second, right? So she doesn't let those guys nap too long. She likes to get them riled up and having a good time. You go, Roxy. We love that about her. Yep. Give them another ball, Ima.
Your next number is 063.
063. 063. Leo 63. Now, a fun fact about Leo. He enjoys playing with the younger males in his group. Yes, he's kind of the role model, I guess you would say. Now, Leo has had some situations in his life, and we're going to talk about those a little later. But I think that's why he likes to kind of look over the younger males. Yeah, and just, make sure they're having a good time too. Let's hear it for Leo, and let's hear what our next ball is.
Your next ball is G54.
G54. G54, everybody. Ray 54. Ray 54. Now, I haven't given you a fun fact about Ray, so let me do that. Oh, yes. Ray prefers to stay inside. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, these poor guys, they've been inside at labs for a long time. Now, they have the opportunities to get out in the Peachtree habitat at Project Chimps. Ray is not a huge fan of that. He's so comfy in the villa. I think he likes his air conditioning. I think he likes a little bit of shade, but whatever it might be, he just prefers to stay inside rather than go out into the forested habitat. And that's fine. We want them to be able to do what they want to do. And that's what we do our best, is to make sure that they're having their best life while they're in retirement. So you help out with that too, okay? We'll tell you how more in a minute. In the meantime, yes.
And Jolene, it sounds like he does exactly what you do on vacation as well.
Yes, stay in the air conditioning or float in the pool. But no, I don't recommend that for Ray. We've found out that's a bad idea. For me, it works out. For Ray, he just likes a nice air-conditioned nap or a nap on the breezy porch in the shade, I think. Yep. Okay, what's their next number there, Ima?
Your next ball is B15.
B15. Yes, low-level NPC. Those cheeks are adorable, weren't they? Yeah. B15 is your next number. And remember, B is Roxy. Roxy is B. Now, Roxy, I mentioned Roxy and Kirsten are buds. Well, it's a little bit more unique than that. See, Roxy likes to steal Kirsten's food. But apparently Kirsten doesn't mind because they hang out together all the time, to the point where they sometimes just suck each other's thumbs. Now, I know that sounds a little odd, but for chimps, that's not that odd. You know, it's a comforting behavior, and it shows trust, shows that they care about each other. And we love to see that when the chimps bond with each other, too. Roxy and Kirsten are good friends. So that's wonderful. All right, let's give them another ball.
Your next ball is I-25.
I-25, Finn 25. You know, if you win on an eyeball, I think, well, an eyeball. Ooh. If you win on one of the bingo balls labeled I, which stand for our Finn fella, I think you got to run right down to Cast Off and adopt that boy. Yeah, I think that would be the best thing to do. Anybody getting close? Because we'll make sure you win on an I just to get that kid his best home. No? No one? Okay, well, let us know in the comments. You're welcome to respond in the comments. We'd love to hear what you have to say. It keeps Ima and I from getting too bored. You know, we call these numbers every month, and we love helping Project Chimps, but we want to know what you guys are about, too, so that we have some new stimulus out there. Yeah. Well, either that or we're going to have to keep drinking. And I hope you will, too. Yeah, because I've noticed that near the end, when you've had your cocktails, our donations go way up. So please have a cocktail. Delicious. Is that a banana rum?
Yes.
Oh, did you make it yourself?
I stirred it with this.
I don't want to ask. So let's just get another ball out there.
Your next ball is G57.
G57. G57, everybody. Oh, G57. Anybody close? No? Okay. So G57, let's just go ahead and give them another one.
Your next ball is G48.
G48. Anyone? Bueller? No? Okay. So that's a reference to a movie most of you are too young to have seen, but I recommend going and looking it up. It was one of the ones I first saw when I moved here. Yeah.
And Jolene, for a G, I would like to let everybody know we appreciate all the help Green Day gave us a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And let us setting up a tent at the Hella Good Tour at Truist Park Stadium so that we could share Project Chimps information with everybody.
Yes, that was wonderful, wasn't it? Yes. So Green Day was performing, and Billy Joe gave us a signed hat. Yes, he did, so that we could auction it off and raise some money for Project Chimps. We do events like that as much as we can, especially now that we can't always see you all in person. So thanks to them for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ima. That's a good idea. Yeah, we appreciate anybody that helps us out that way. And of course, some of our celebs are big helps. Many of them are on our board like Billy Joe, and that just is helpful because we know that some of you are persuaded by people that you know and trust to know where to send your money and which charities are important. So with somebody like Billy Joe helping us out, that tells you But you should be giving a lot to Project Chimps too. Yes, yes, I know. And me, I know if me, Jolene Goodall, a self-proclaimed primatologist, is here helping, then you know it's a good place for you to send your help to. Isn't that right? Okay, so G, what was our G again? Our last one was G54, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, well, what's our next one then?
Your next ball is O74.
O74. O74, everybody. O74. And remember, O74 is for Leo. Leo. Okay. Oh, somebody said something. Oh, nice shout. Oh, yes. Lovely. Yes, I enjoyed the comments. I really do. Thank you so much for that. Leo, as I said, now I want to talk about something a little more serious, especially because it's his birthday, and we need to talk about Leo and some of the things he's been through already in his short years on this earth. He's only 15, you know. He'll be 15 this month, yes. Now, Leo, like all of our chimps, is coming from the New Iberia Research Center. They're over there in Louisiana. They're a lab that was involved when chimp research was going on. And Leo and his buddy Hercules, who's also with us, did have to go to another lab when they were young. They were leased out to another lab for research. And they were part of a study of locomotion. And we're not so sure that that was such a fun study for them. Fortunately, once medical research on chimps was shut down, Leo and Hercules were able to come home to New Iberia Research Center. And now they've come to their retirement home with us. And they seem so happy about it. And we're so glad that they're out of that situation and just relaxing now. And Leo does know how to relax, let me tell you. His favorite activity is napping after all. Okay. Yeah. More about Leo as we move along. And let's get you another ball because somebody's got to win that headband. I mean, I can't wear it with this hair.
Your next number is B14.
B14, everybody. B14. Who does B stand for? Why, it stands for Roxy, of course. Now, I think it's time we start mentioning some of the gifts these kids want for their birthdays. Now, Roxy's favorite gift request, she's a puzzle fan. That means she likes to do some of the enrichment puzzles we give them. She likes to figure them out. And what she really likes is those Kongs that you can hide treats in. Now, those things and many other things that the chimps enjoy are on our wish list. That's why that's on the screen there, projectchimps.org/wish list. If you go there, you can just order things and they'll be directly delivered to the Project Chimps sanctuary, and we can use them for the chimps. So it's like a surprise birthday present. So let's help Roxy out with some Kong toys, okay? She would love that. If you see some other things in there that just touch your heart, you can send those things too. Roxy does not mind sharing. Well, she doesn't mind sharing Kristen's food with herself, that's for sure. Okay, let's give him another ball.
Your next ball is G51.
G51, everybody. G51. Let's hear it for G, like Roxy. Yes, we mentioned Roxy and her food treats. She loves those. Yeah. Now, I also mentioned that Ray did not like to get out much. Roxy's the opposite. She really does enjoy getting, there's Ray. He's our boy that likes to hide inside, right? And there's Roxy. She's our girl. She likes to go outside to the habitat. In fact, she usually explores for a little longer than the other girls and friends in her group. So she's kind of one of the last to come back in for the day. She just likes to explore the whole habitat. She's a very, very inquisitive girl. I think that's why she likes the puzzle treats too. Yeah. She's just figuring things out for herself, and we love that. Let's figure out what other ball we have so somebody can win.
Your next ball is B6.
B6, everybody. B6. Are you close? Anyone close? B6? Are you close?
I'm always close.
Okay, well, let's move on.
I'm a lives on the edge.
Living on the edge. Ooh, yeah. I'm a rock girl. Did you know that? Oh, I think it might be time for another cocktail. Okay. Oh, let's give him another ball, okay?
Your next ball is N39.
N39. N39. That brings us back to Kirsten. We haven't had a lot of N's. Maybe that's why you guys aren't winning. So that brings us back to Kirsten. Kirsten is Leo's full sister, and they do look almost identical. Well, I'm not so sure I agree with that, but they do have some similarities. But it just shows you all of our kids are related. Kirsten is good friends with Roxy, full sister to Leo. Isn't that adorable? Oh, all related. So let's hear it for Kirsten. And let's get another ball out there.
Your next ball is 072.
072. Leo 72. Leo is a sweetie. All right. I mentioned he likes to nap. He has breakfast. He goes to one of the hammocks, takes a nap. Just like me. Okay. What's the next one?
Your next ball is G55.
G55, everybody. G55. Is anybody close? Anyone? Bueller?
Oh, we got a bingo.
Oh, see, I said it, and there it is. And who's our big bingo winner this time?
It's Jen Gurgen from Marblehead, Massachusetts.
Well, congratulations, Jen. Thank you for playing, everybody. And let's hear it for Jen. She wins that wonderful headband. Jen, if you would like to contact us directly through the email at events@projectchimps.org, that will help us get the gift to you even more quickly. So please go ahead and do that. We will try and track you down otherwise. We do have your information, but it's very helpful if you can email as well. And for the rest of you that didn't win, don't worry. We've got 2 more games. But more importantly, if you want that headband, go to the shop, buy all the swag you enjoy, and support those chimps. That way you can get something for yourself and something for them, right? Mm-hmm. Speaking of something for yourself, we're moving into a bit of a break with commercial. Of course, it's an important commercial, but don't let that stop you from getting a drink or donating money. If your computer is on, you'll still be able to hear the ad, even if you're busy doing the links for money. So make sure you donate. And I'm going to send it over to Allie so she can tell you about some of the cool stuff that's happening at Project Chimps and maybe even some new ways to donate or help us. Okay, so let's bring back Allie. And then, well, there she is.
Hi, Jolene.
Hello, Allie.
That was so much fun. I think that I learned something new about Ima this evening. So now I know more the next time we hang out.
Yes, of course. Yes. Lots of things to learn about Ima. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, you know, she likes to hang out in the sun too because bananas do like the climate of the very, very tropical equator.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I'm going to let you take a break, and I am going to tell our guests tonight what's happening at Project Chimps. So for anyone who is joining us for the very first time, you can, of course, always go to projectchimps.org/visit and see what is coming up on our radar. We, of course, have remote opportunities like Go Ape Bingo, which happens every single month on the second Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have a few more webinars that are going to come up this fall that we're going to bring back with 2 of our staff members who are working hard at preparing their presentations and practicing so that they can teach you all about some things that they do behind the scenes. But if you are able to travel to us, right now is a great time to explore our hiking trails. All 4 miles are available. Because of the weather, I would absolutely encourage you to come early or late and not midday, or pack lots and lots of water. Here in Georgia, we like to say it's like taking a hot shower and putting all your clothes back on before you dry off. That is how the midday sun and weather feels. So come enjoy the hiking early and late. Hear the chimps while you're out there. Or if you want to get a closer look, we have a photography workshop coming up on September 11th. You can find information about that. You do not have to be a great photographer to come for this class. You can use your cell phone. You just have to have a camera of some sort in order to take pictures. But we do have a professional photographer that comes out and gives you some tips and tricks based on the equipment that you bring and the different angles and shots that you can get. And it's a couple hours long, so you'll have lots of opportunities to learn how to shoot for the chimps with those different cameras. And travel right now to other countries may be something that you wish you could do, but you can't. So if you are looking to go to Africa one day and explore and try to photograph wild chimpanzees, this is a great opportunity to learn some of those tips now while domestic travel is more convenient, and then plan for that future trip later on. And of course, come later in the fall, in September, we have our annual Discovery Days, and then later in October, we have Chimp Retreat. And you can find information about all of those different things on our website at projectchimps.org/visit. So before we bring Jolene and Ima back up, we do have to get those balls mixed up. So I think we're going to go with Amy this time around.
Well, thank you, Amy. Thank you for mixing up the balls. I really appreciate it. We're going to move on to a next game. And I just want to get it started, and then we'll have some things to talk about. That's right. It's our C game. C is for Cast Off Pet Rescue. Remember Finn, and we're going to highlight some of his other buddies there. So we'll tell you more about them. But C is the form that you're trying to make. There's the picture of it right there. So it's a little C or an inner C. So you'll need those 3 letters in I, 2 in N, and 2 in G. You can press the free space if you want, but it will do you no good. So it's there. The more important thing is to make sure you press bingo when you have it and press dollar donations at the bottom. Those are the things we really want. And don't forget, you have 3 cards. Use all of them. Okay. It's a little harder to get the C, so we're going to get you a few balls to get you rolling. Let's hit it.
Your first ball is I-19.
I-19, everybody. I-19. Let's give them another.
Your next ball, not doing that.
Oh, no, we're not using those.
I-25.
I-25. I-25.
Your next ball is G56.
G56, everybody. G56. And let's give them one more.
And your next ball is G55.
G55. Okay, so there's 4 to get you started, and we're going to give you lots more, of course, because we know making that inner C is a little harder. But let's find out what you could win if you do this. Oh, my goodness, look at that beautiful tank top with the Project Chimps logo right on it. Now, I know it is hard to see on the pictures on the screen, but our logo is just precious. If you look at it closely, it's got all sorts of little surprises built into the logo, and yet it makes that a lovely chimp face in profile as well. So make sure you get some of our swag with that, even if you have to shop for it yourself. And speaking of shop, remember our buddy Finn from the last game? There's another way you can support Cast Off Pet Rescue as well, because just like us, they have a wish list too. So you can find out more about that from them at castoffpetrescue.org, as you see on the screen. And at our second commercial break, Candy will be here to tell us a bit more as well. But let's get you another couple of balls just to get going. And thanks again to Amy for mixing them up so well. Yeah, she's precious. Mm-hmm.
Your next ball is I-21.
I-21, everybody. Well, since we're back to I probably should introduce our iPet for the day. So remember, I stands for I need to be adopted now. And our iPet in the second game is Mickey D. Let's hear it from Mickey D. Woo! Well, how in the world did he get named for like Mickey D? Well, it's very easy. When a McDonald's employee finds you in the dumpster, that's how. Yeah, poor Mickey D was in their dumpster, probably enjoying a French fry, but still not the best place in the world. So when that employee found out that this poor little tiny female kitten was in there, he fished her out. He got her to cast off. She was still fussing and fuming, but they took care of her. They got the fleas off of her. They got some food in her, something a little healthier than the McDonald's. And now she's available for you to adopt. So there's lovely Mickey D. And remember, if you win on an I, you just got to get somebody from Cast Off Pet Rescue. Or if you're not in the area, I guess you'll just have to go to your local rescue, won't you? Okay, let's give them another ball.
Your next ball is N43.
N43, everybody. N43. N43. Woo. Woo. Yes.
So, Jolene.
Yes.
McDonald's did away with my brand new favorite menu item.
Oh, no. What was that?
They got rid of the spicy crispy chicken sandwich.
The spicy crispy chicken sandwich is gone already?
I will never eat at McDonald's again.
I didn't know bananas ate meat.
Well,
okay.
I was trying to eat something, but
let's give him another ball, shall we? Oh, are you really supposed to be eating a banana?
I don't
know. That seems wrong.
Okay. Your next number is the best expressway out of Georgia. I-20.
I-20, everybody. I-20. I think you can go either way on that one, can't you? Anyway, well, that was interesting. Okay. Let's give him one more.
Your next ball is N32.
N32, everybody. N32. And remember, N stands for Kirsten. N stands for Kirsten. Okay, I have forgotten to mention that Kirsten also has a gift request for her birthday. Kirsten is a fan of games, and her caregivers have been using lasers, and she'd like more of them. Now, they use those lasers, like how you use them with a cat because they're fascinated. Well, their chimps find them kind of interesting, too. And they're learning how to follow them around. And that makes it easier for the caregivers to help position them for wellness checks and basically get them into positions so that they can take good care of them. So they enjoy the game, and the caregivers get a behavioral reaction that they need. So help them out. Go to that wish list. Get Kirsten and all the other guys what they want for their birthdays. That helps them and the staff. Okay, let's give them another ball.
Your next ball is G47.
G47, everybody. G47. Let's hear it for G47, and let's give them another one.
Your next ball is N39.
N39. N for that playful Kirsten. She is playful with the chimps. She is playful with human caregivers. She just likes to have a good time. She gets excited during particularly intense play sessions. She just has a really good time with that. So let's hear it for Kirsten.
Yay.
Kirsten. Oh, that's a name. Like Dunst. Yeah, that's how I'll remember it. Okay, let's give him another one.
Your next number is G46.
G46. And remember, G is for Roxy. Remember, we were talking about Roxy, too, Kirsten's good friend. Now, Roxy, she's been in the habitat. She likes the habitat a little more than her other girls. I mentioned that. Now, even though she's one of the lower-ranking females in her group, she still gets away with stealing Kirsten's food. They have a hierarchy. They do. And Roxy and Kirsten are close, but Roxy lets her know that she's a little more on top, since she gets that first pick of food. Kirsten doesn't mind, though, so it's not a problem. Go to the wish list, get them all what they want for their birthday. Roxy likes the toys. Kirsten likes the laser pointers. Probably not a laser printer. No. Yeah, she's not an author, and she doesn't like to do cut and paste. So no, get her a laser pointer. Yeah, that way she can do her presentations. Okay, let's have our next one.
Oh, and Jolene.
Yes.
Thank you for the cupcakes.
Oh, yes.
They haven't killed me yet. So
okay,
this
good.
Is one item you can bake.
Okay. Yes, I made some cupcakes for Ima's birthday. Yeah, because it's your birthday. You got to have cake. Got to have a cake. It's your birthday. Yes.
And your next ball is G54.
G54, everybody. G54. Next ball.
G51.
G51. All right, who's close? I haven't checked the comments in a minute. Maybe somebody needs a particular one. Oh, I can't read that. Oh, I'm so old. And we are playing Inner Sea. Yes, thank you, Project Chimps, for letting them know. That's Miss Megan helping us out. Big shout out to her. She's always a big help when we're here. Yeah. And let's go ahead and give them another one. Your
next ball is G49.
G49, everybody. We love those G's because we love Miss Roxy. Yeah, Roxy and Kirsten hanging around together, sucking their thumbs. And by sucking their thumbs, I mean each other's. Isn't that something interesting? Yep. Those kids, they do the funniest things. And we enjoy watching videos of them. And if you do too, like that one we saw of Amy earlier mixing the balls, you can go to the YouTube channel for Project Chimps. They have some wonderful videos of the things that the chimps have done since they've been with us in the habitat. The first time they're out in the habitat, the first time they see snow, when they're swinging and playing inside the habitat, because some of them really like to use all that stuff that's hanging down there. Roxy, for example, she likes to swing on the fire hoses inside the habitat and out in the forested area as well. Oh, yes, it's a cupcake indeed. Well, Cupcake, give me another ball.
Your next number is I-27.
I-27. Well, I-27 brings us back to Mickey D. He's the pet of the month of the game, and we want to make sure he gets his own adopted home as soon as possible. By the way, if you are interested in Mickey D, Finn, or any of the kids down at Cast Off Pet Rescue, you can check in with them at their website or by calling them up and saying you're interested, and they will help you out. And there's their phone number, by the way. If you just want to help out, but you're not ready for a pet, they also run a bingo on the Wednesday nights in Blairsville. So that's a way you can help out. And they actually have cash prizes at theirs. So that could be fun for you and for the pets. Yeah, so let's help out Mickey D and Cast Off Pet Rescue, and let's help you out with another ball.
Your next number is
Oh, those we don't need to know.
N34.
N34, fabulous. N34, everybody. Kirsten 34. Right. What else can I say about Kirsten? Oh, Kirsten has also become good friends with Lindsay. Now, she's the alpha of their group. And so it's quite brave that Kirsten has made friends with her. That's very clever, especially when you think about the dynamic between Kirsten and Roxy. Now, that tells you a little something about these guys, right? They're smart and they know how to work their social interactions, right? So we love to watch all the interesting things that happens with them. And if you get a chance to come down, I believe that we heard about Discovery Days. We heard about that wonderful photography experience. So go to Project Dorks. Oh my goodness, too many cocktails. projectchimps.org/visit to learn about all the different ways you can come and check out what's going on there. And remember, we mentioned those wonderful trails that you can check out. Well, there's a good time to do that because coming this month, it's Pollinator Census. That's on August 20th and 21st. It's happening nationwide. But we like to support that here because, chimps eat fruits and vegetables, so pollination is important. And the Pollinator Census happens on August 20th and 21st. If you come out to check out our trails, you can participate in the Pollinator Census because the team at Project Chimps will be helping you with that. And it's important because chimps are also pollinators, yes, because of the bananas, right? Yeah, because chimps pollinate with no. Okay, apparently not. Bats pollinate bananas. Bats and pelicans. No, birds in general. Okay, bats and birds pollinate. Well, you can learn more about pollination if you check out Pollinator Census and come down and do some pollinator censusing with us at Project Chimps and check out our trails. Okay, Let's give them another ball.
Your next ball is N44.
N44. Let's give them another one. Somebody's got to be coming close.
Your next ball is N37.
N37. So we've got a lot of those N's filled in. Hopefully you have the 2 N's you need. You're getting close in the other areas. Anyone? Okay, let's give them one more.
Your next ball is G50.
G50, everybody, G50. Now, I know Roxy is our G chimp, but I want to mention one other thing about Ray, because we haven't mentioned what Ray would like for his birthday. Yes, in those cheeks, I'm telling you, what a face. Well, perhaps Ray is feeling a little sour there because he needs some juice, because that's his favorite gift. Juice of any kind. And all of the chimps like a lot of juice, so go to our wish list, order them some juice. It'll be sent directly to us, and they will love it. They love some juice. Yeah. Who doesn't? I like juice. I have a little juice here, in fact. Yeah. Blame it on the juice. Okay. You got your juice too, huh? Well, for your birthday, you should have lots of juice. Well, maybe not too much because you still need to call us another ball.
There we go.
Yeah.
Your next ball is N41.
N41, everybody. N41. Yes, indeed. Okay. So we mentioned that we got a tank top coming to you this round. Is anybody close to winning that tank top, or are you all going to need to purchase it online? We don't mind either way. There's that lovely tank top you could win. And look at I'm a Banana modeling that tank top. Isn't that lovely? Yes. Oh, yes. As a banana, you might look good in this tank top too. Who can say? Let's give them another number.
Your next number is N40.
N40? Well, perfect. N40, everybody. I think you have a lot of N's, so let's see if we can get you another one.
Your next number is N36.
Well, we got you another one, but that's not what I meant. N36. Let's see if we can get you a different column.
Your next number is
going
to be I-23.
There we go. We got you an I. I-23, everybody. And of course, once again, that's Mickey D over at Cast Off Pet Rescue, hissing with fear when he first came in there and infested with fleas. But she has blossomed into a very spunky and independent kitty, and she would like a good inside home. Yeah, she really needs to be an inside girl. She's had some bad experiences outside. So we're looking for a good inside home over at Cast Off Pet Rescue. And again, if a new kitten seems a little overwhelming to you, don't worry. They have a lot of older cats that need a home as well. And some of those kids are just looking for a lap to sit in. And we love that, don't we? Yeah, I know as an aspiring chimp lady, I'm probably going to have to settle for a few cats as well. Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next number is G48.
G48. G48. We haven't had too many G's, so hopefully that helps. G48. Okay, let's give them another one, shall we?
Your next number is N33.
N33, everybody. And I'm going to bring Leo back as a little shout out to him because I was just remembering I mentioned how much Roxy likes to hang out outside, and I mentioned how much Ray does not. Leo, on the other hand, it took him a while to warm up to it, but now he quite enjoys it too. He likes to be outside, and I know if you volunteer with us, one of the most wonderful things is when you're working in the kitchen, Leo likes to come over to the window outside the kitchen and do a little dance and make sure you're making his food right and see if he can get you to laugh. And he's a laugher too. Yeah, if he can fool the staff, he lets out a little bit of a breathy laugh that we just find hysterical. He likes to see if he can fool the staff by running one way and then suddenly switch into the other direction. And sometimes he gets them, and that just tickles him to no end. Okay, let's give him another one.
G52.
G52. Somebody's got to be getting close. Anyone? Tell us which number you need. If your donation is big enough, we'll be calling that one no matter what. I promise. Yeah. Okay, let's give him another one.
Your next number is G53.
G53, everybody. G53. Anyone? Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next number is...
Too many O's. That's no good at all. No O.
I30.
I30 is fabulous. Mickey D30, everybody. Mickey D30. Yes, get that precious a home. Okay, let's give him another one.
Your next number is I17.
I17. Yes, Mickey's helping us out. We're getting through most of the I's, so somebody's got to be getting close. I hope all of you are getting close, but only one of you is going to win the tank top. The rest of you will just have to purchase it. Sorry. Okay, let's give him one more.
Your next number is I29.
I29, everybody. I29. We're waiting on those bingos. Double check your cards if you haven't. And if you're not, oh, wow, that did it. We had a number of calls for bingo. Let's find out who our first bingo caller was.
Your winner is Georgia McFarland of Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia McFarland. Well, congratulations. I wonder if she's related to Seth. Anyway, let's hear it for Georgia. And I think she's right here in Atlanta. That's where I'm staying right now. Now, Georgia, remember, if you need to email us to help us get that to you, or just let us know. I have a feeling we'll be able to get a hold of you. Yeah, I mean, Atlanta, it's a tiny little town. We'll find you. Okay, well, that wraps up our second game. And we are going to go to a commercial break again. So it's a good time to pee or refill the tank with a lovely cocktail. It's also a great time to donate. But more importantly, you may just want to listen to Miss Candy Ritter. So I'm going to bring Allie back so she can introduce Candy from Cast Off Pet Rescue.
Thanks, Jolene. Take a break. All right. We are happy to have Candy as representing Cast Off Pet Rescue with us today. Welcome, Candy.
Hello.
And Cast Off Pet Rescue is not only a local rescue, but they also participate with Project Chimps. They come out and they help at our Chimp or Treat event, and they usually host a booth so you can come by and meet some of their volunteers and pick up a trinket and learn more about what they do. And then, of course, they join us on events like this. And as Jolene mentioned earlier, Candy volunteers both with Project Chimps and with Cast Off Pet Rescue. So we're bringing the worlds together, Candy, aren't
we? Yes. Thank you for inviting me. Great. So you want me to say something about Cast Off?
I do. I've got your mission statement right here that we can talk about, but tell us all about what Cast Off does for the community.
Okay, it's a no-kill shelter. We're basically funded through donations, just like Project Chimps. And we have cats and dogs. We've got kittens and puppies. We do a spay and neuter program, so anybody who adopts a pet from us, the pets are vetted, they've got shots, they're spayed or neutered, and we're we a lot of times we get these dogs and cats and kittens from high kill shelters. We're located in Blairsville on 92 Jordan Road, back behind the farmers market, but a phone number, and it was another phone number which goes directly to the shelter itself, is 706-487-4533. 3739. That's for dogs. The number up on the screen is June, who's a volunteer in charge of the cats, and that's her number there. So if you're interested in a cat or a kitten, either the two that we have on screen tonight, which are wonderful, or full-grown cats, which I actually have adopted 2 of my 5 cats from there that were full-grown because I didn't want to, I had full-grown cats. I didn't want to bring a kitten in, but it's a great organization. We also have a Facebook page. So if you go to the Facebook page, a lot of times we post pictures of adoptable cats or dogs, or it's nice when we show a family who's adopted one of the pets, which is great. And we also have a foster program that if you don't want to have a pet for life, you can actually take one in, enjoy it, sort of socialize it, and then we find homes for them. So it's a great place. I love it. Project Chimps was great for me because I couldn't bring home a chimp, so that made my husband happy because I have 5 cats. But it's we have a cast-off pet rescue thrift store behind the post office, like on the other side of the street. It's on Cobalt Drive, I think. And we have a beautiful thrift store there, and the proceeds goes to Cast-Off Pet Rescue. We also, if you live locally, have a big bin by one of the exits in Ingalls, and we have a wish list there for people donate food, cleaning supplies, paper towels, all that good stuff. So we're basically out there begging for goods and or money to take care of these deserving pets, to get them great homes, and basically that's what we do. And and they are deserving and do need good homes. So if you have a place or nobody who wants one, please feel free to contact us. And we also have bingo, but that's on Wednesdays. It's at the Civic Center in Blairsville, and we do give out cash prizes up to $1,000 for the final jackpot. So it's a lot of fun. We raise, if we get 100 people with the prizes, $1,000 the last game. If we get 600, it's like under 100, it could be $600, $900. So you can walk away with some money.
Well, Candy, that's absolutely amazing. So we'll make sure that we include that information in our follow-up email to all of our players this evening. I did have one quick question. If there was a chimp that you could take home, who would it be?
I think I was in love with Kareem, but everyone else is, so we'd have to wrestle for him. Great. What about Kavuli? I love Kavuli, but I think I would have nothing left in the house. They're all great.
Thank you so much for volunteering with us and sharing about Cast-Off. We're going to get Jolene and Ima back on the screen so that we can continue with our next bingo game. Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Wasn't that wonderful? Yes. Oh, they're doing great work there. Just like so many rescues, whether it's chimps or pets. I think that's lovely. Well, it's time for our last game. And we have been running a little slow tonight. I think it's all the cocktails that Ima and I have had. But at any rate, our last game is going to be a bit of a speed round. We're going to go a little faster, so please keep with us. I will still break occasionally with some fun facts, but we want to get it done. So it's going to be just like our first game. It's just a line in any direction, up, down, or diagonally. So get ready. I hope you have your cocktails, because here we go. So, well, by the way, yes, I forgot to mention, our gift is the comic book about Peniel, one of our chimps. She has her own comic book. And by the way, if you're really interested, join us again next month, because the artist of the comic book will be with us. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's get started on the game. You know how it goes now, so let's just get you some balls. What do you say, Ima?
Yes, we like to give out balls. Your first number is B8.
B8. Oh, and by the way, don't forget that free space. B8 and free space. Okay, what's the next one?
Your next ball is I-19.
I-19. Now, I do have to take a quick break here from our speed round to mention our third pet from Cast Off Pet Rescue, and that is Reagan.
Yay.
Let's hear it for Reagan. Little Reagan. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. Why did they name her Reagan? I'm pretty sure that's Jessie from Toy Story. Anyway, so there's adorable little Reagan. She's about 1 or 2 years old, and she's adoptable. She's about 30 pounds, so that makes a great pet for a multi-pet household, especially if you have cats. She's not one of the big kids that can intimidate them. And she looks like a sweetie. She has lived with other dogs in the home before, so that wouldn't be crazy for her. And Reagan really needs to get out of that loud shelter, so come get her. Let's give him another ball.
Your next ball is N34.
N34, everybody. N34. What else have we got for him?
Your next ball is G53.
G53. Okay. Let's give him one more.
Your next ball is N32.
N32. Okay. Now I'm going to give you just a quick second because that was a lot of information coming at you. And I wanted to mention one thing about Leo that I had not mentioned yet. One of the things, and I've noticed this myself, Leo really likes boxes. He is frequently seen carrying them, or parts of them at least, around, and he uses them in his nests when he's ready for a nap. Isn't that adorable? Let's hear it for Leo, and let's get you another ball.
Your next ball is B10.
B10, everybody. B10. Okay, we're moving along. Let's give him another one.
Your next ball is B7.
B7. So you've got B10 and B7. How about another one?
Your next ball is B6.
B6. Okay, I'm going to take a minute for you to catch up on those Bs because I noticed a couple of comments and I wanted to mention one. It is always free to play bingo with us. So tell all your friends, tell all your strangers, tell your enemies, tell family members that you don't care for to come play bingo, right? Because it's free to play. Now, we hope you'll donate, whether it's your time, your money, or just telling everybody you know about us, because education helps too, okay?
And do not forget about the Mural Project.
Oh, that's right. There's also the Mural Project. That's a new great way to donate. The Mural Project is going on for a little longer as we paint murals all over. And if you donate to the Mural Project, I believe the minimum is $10 to get a name included. And of course, obviously, if you make a larger donation, we're going to make sure we dedicate more to you, aren't we? Yeah, of course we are.
5,000.
Is it 5,000? Well, that's cheap to get a whole panel dedicated to you. Get on that right away. Well, at any rate, donate at whatever level you're comfortable with, but donate, okay? Let's give them another ball.
Your next ball is G59.
G59, everybody, G59. By the way, we've mentioned a lot of events and projects that are going on. If you don't remember everything, it's okay, because you can go straight to projectchimps.org, find out about donating, volunteering, or events that are coming up. So the follow-up email will help you find all that stuff, but you can just check out the website because it's very cool anyway. There's information about the chimps. There's links to blogs about the chimps. There's links to videos. So check that out and open your wallet and get busy. Okay, what's the next one?
Your next ball is I-26.
I-26, I for little Reagan. Let's hear it for Reagan. Okay. Now, remember, I said Regan has lived with other pets, but remember, being in a shelter can be tough. It gets loud in there with all those dogs, and some dogs, many dogs, in fact, just get a little overwhelmed after a while. They need to come home. You might want to check with Cast Off Pet Rescue or the rescue near you, because sometimes you can just foster for a while so that they're in a better environment until they find their forever home. Now, I don't know what Cast Off has for that, but they can certainly talk to you about it. And I know many of you are not in Blairsville, but there's lots of wonderful shelters in your area. So find out more about how you can help stray pets, cats, dogs, puppies, kittens, your choice. CastOffPetRescue.org can get you started. And if they're not perfect for you, I'm sure they can also help you find ways that you can help stray pets. Okay, let's give them another ball.
Your next ball is O74.
O74. What else we got for them?
Your next ball is G49.
G49. And just a note for those of you that are playing, we'll play until we're done with the end of this game. I know we're going to go over a little bit, but don't worry about it. Okay, let's get another one.
Your next ball is 068.
068, everybody. 068. 068. Yes, that's low level has made a very interesting joke. I like it. Well, the pet's name of this game is Reagan. And as low level NPC says, there's a trickle down joke in there somewhere, isn't there? Yes, absolutely. That's a good one. Okay, let's give him another ball.
Your next ball is 065.
065, everybody. 065. Somebody better be getting close. Somebody. So those of you that were late on your wins last time, maybe you'll win this time. Okay, give them another one.
Your next ball is N33.
N33. Who's going to win that fantastic comic book about Peniel? I don't know. It could be you. Could be me. Well, probably couldn't be me. Okay, what's next?
Your next ball is B9.
B9. Just like my tumors. Okay. Should we give him another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Your next ball is N44.
N44, everybody. N44. Anyone? Okay, moving on.
Your next ball is I22.
I-22. I for Reagan. Reagan. You name her what you need to. As long as she's got a good home, I don't think she cares. Okay. What's our next one?
Your next ball is N43.
N43. Okay. You know, I have pets of my own too, and all of mine were adopted from different rescues and shelters. I recommend it. If you're in the Atlanta area, the local Humane Society, the animal shelters of each county, often run by really wonderful companies, and they have just the most adorable pets that would love a home. Why go to a puppy mill when you can rescue a very grateful dog or cat?
Yay.
Yes, absolutely. Let's give them another one.
Your next ball is G55.
G55, everybody. G55. What else we got?
Your next ball is B4.
B4. Somebody must be getting close.
Ooh,
B4.
got a lot of bees out there.
Yeah, we do have a lot of bees. Somebody should have a whole line of bees at this point. Yeah. You know, we have bees at the rescue too, at our sanctuary. We have bees because they're pollinators, right? Remember the Pollinator Census? Well, we need them to pollinate because we're growing food for our chimps, because that way we can save money and help more chimps. And you can help with that. So check out why. And let's give you another ball.
063.
063, everybody. 063. Okay, they clearly need another one.
064.
064. Okay, we've given you quite a few right in a row, so I'm gonna give us a little breathing room, just a little. It is our speed round, but I know you need just a bit of a break. So I just want to mention, get your pets at the rescues. Well, no, that's not all I want to mention. I also want to mention, get your cocktails, because then you donate more. Okay. And finally, I want to mention, come check us out at Project Chimps. It's so cool. And when you're up in the area, you can shoot over to Blairsville and check out Castoff too.
Yay.
Come to projectchimps.org and visit, and then take a pet home with you to wherever you are. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yay.
Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next ball is N45.
N45, everybody. N45. Somebody close. Somebody. Sure.
Close.
Somebody. Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next ball is N31.
N31. I know we're moving quickly, but I'm out of cocktail, and that won't do. So we're going to have to hurry it along. Okay, what's next?
Your next ball is I18.
I-18. I for Reagan. Let's hear it for that little girl. And again, remember, now Reagan is 1 to 2 years old, so she's not a brand new puppy.
We got a bingo.
Oh, good. Reagan, good news. Somebody won on your number. I guess that means you're going home with them. I know they're getting a comic book at the very least. Who won?
So our winner is Samantha Spatale from Atlanta, Georgia.
Samantha. Good job, Samantha. So we've got a lot of Atlantas down here. Let's hear it for Samantha and all our winners tonight. Now, Samantha, just give us an email so we can make sure we get that comic book to you. And I want to mention one thing. I'm a Banana has been helping us out for a few different games so far, and it is her birthday, so I'd love to award her this fabulous Top Banana prize. Happy birthday, Ima. Here's your Top Banana prize. Absolutely. And a Top Banana to all the peoples that donated with us. We appreciate you so much. Join us next month where you can find out about Peniel's artist for the comic book, and Allie's going to take it back from me and let us know if there's anything else you guys need to know about. Yeah, because I've been drinking.
Well, thank you, Jolene and Ima. That was a great game as always. And thank you to you, Candy.
Yes.
We really appreciate you sharing everything about Cast Off Pet Rescue. So again, you can find out all about their animals that are up for adoption at their website, and in our follow-up email that we send out to all the players, you'll have all those links at your fingertips tomorrow. So make some plans to reach out and bring a dog or cat home with you, because you can't bring the chimps home with you.
No.
But if you are that you like chimps, then absolutely take us up on those options to come and visit us someday real soon. So we hope that you will be back next month.
And I hope to see you out there at Pet Project Chimps, because I'm going to be there. Maybe, for a chimp or treat. So go on and find out about it. Okay. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.